Hi, teachers. It's Little Miss Gifted over on Instagram. I wanted to share with you a recent post that has gotten lots of attention from teachers. It sounds like you guys are really craving differentiation resources for your students. And so I wanted to share one with you. I've used this as morning work because it's predictable, it's quiet, it's consistent, it's the same every single day. And so this was a great way to have my students come in calmly in the mornings. I've used this as fast finisher work for students who finish quickly. I've used this as a workshop rotation during ELA rotations. And then the most important piece is I've always used this as a tool for differentiation. So when students needed a little bit more, they needed a little bit of review, this was a great resource for those things. So I wanted to quickly hop on and show you ReadWorks Article-a-Day. So we'll get started. If you go to readworks.org and go to the content tab up at the top, you can easily and quickly select the Article-a-Day sets. So for the purposes of this, let's pretend that I am a second grade teacher. Okay, I can quickly see all of the Article-a-Day sets that have already been uploaded onto ReadWorks, and I saw one that sounded exciting to me. We have an upcoming unit on space, so let's peek at the All About Space unit here. What you'll learn about Article-a-Day is that it actually is going to include anywhere from 4 to 7 different articles, kind of under an umbrella topic. So for this one, we're talking all about space, and so we've got several articles included there. You'll notice down below if I had checked the buttons asking for boost articles or challenge articles, those are going to be extra tiers of differentiation for students who need those. So the best part is when students are listening to an article right here, they can push play while they scroll down here and start to read. That's going to help develop their reading fluency. Anytime we're listening to an expressive, fluent reader, that's going to help train our eye muscles and develop them so that they read at a quicker pace. So, after students finish reading their article a day, they have a couple of choices. They can either do what's called a digital book of knowledge, where they type a little bit about what they learned. So, they could type sort of like a main idea and details. They could type what stuck out to them or what information was new to them. This could also be something you do like quickly and simply in a spiral notebook. They could draw a picture, they could write there. And then I actually made a recording sheet where I infused and implemented a few of the nonfiction notice and note strategies. So, things like statistics. Were there any types of, nonfiction, in the nonfiction text, were there any types of numbers or data that would be important for a reader to know or be able to understand? So there would be all kinds of opportunities for your students to reflect on their reading. Once they're finished, wrote their book of knowledge, whether they typed that digitally, whether they wrote that, or whether they drew a picture, you always want to save just a little bit of time at the end for them to share with a partner. The best part about this is they may not have read the same article as their partner on that day. Remember, we've got this umbrella topic. So if we did this for a week, there are 6 articles. There may be an article that I don't actually get to read. There may be one I read on Monday and my partner reads on Friday. So when we're partnering every day, I always set a timer for just 1 quick minute. And during that 1 minute, my partner and I each get a chance to share kind of what stuck with us through that reading. The best part about this is it's going to reinforce concepts. If I read it earlier in the week and my partner is reading it today, that's a great chance for me to kind of refresh my memory on what I read and what I learned earlier this week. It's also a great way for me to preview. If I read an article today that my partner hasn't read yet, I can sort of preview for them some content that's coming their way. This is incredible. You guys are going to love this tool. There's some extra resources at the top. Class admin will let you link this to a Google account if you already have a Google Classroom set up. So that's a great way to get your class started. Otherwise, you can create, it will create and generate a code for you that you can share with students. They can log on that way. Assignments in progress lets you track how many articles your students have finished reading. And then also, let me go back and show you really quickly. The best part is you can flag articles of interest. You already know your content so well and you know what you're going to hit later this year. So as you see one that's going to be helpful to you now or in the future, you can flag it over here on the side. And then next year when you come back to it, you'll already have all of those favorites flagged. I will tell you, teachers, when I was a classroom teacher, would spend 5 to 10 minutes once a quarter, and I was prepped for 9 weeks of daily articles a day. You can go in there and you can assign it a week at a time. So every Monday, I would release new articles to come out based on either high interest topics that I just knew my students would love or science and social studies topics that we were going to be covering or even reviewing. So I hope this will be as helpful to you as it's been to me. This has been such a gift to me and my students. I hope it will be to you and yours. It's a wonderful differentiation tool. And best of all, it's free. Good luck to you. If you have any questions or need anything, you can always reach out on Instagram at Little Miss Gifted or email me littlemissgiftedteacher@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.